Hello, friends. Welcome to Speaking Tips with Ravi. This is a channel where I share tips on presentations, public speaking, and just how you want to appear in front of an audience. Today's episode is about the presentation of complex code or complex information to an audience. I came across a book, The Clarity Code by Diane Windingland, and it is about how to communicate complex ideas to or how to prepare for them and to the audience who is going to be the recipient of your ideas. And this book goes in depth about what exactly does it mean to be clear with your complex ideas. She starts with what clarity is, and then offers tools for clear explanation, which I thought was an excellent chapter. She also has stories, personal experiences, quotes, which really makes this book so interesting to read. And when it comes to delivering, which is what we call as how to use body language, visual tools, as well as when we are writing it, writing the presentation, that is also going to be very complex, but there is always a need for clarity. And finally, the fourth section is about what they impact as well as how do you lead with clarity. She also covers the use of artificial intelligence as well as tools, the speech tools like Udemy, how you can really utilize them to enhance your presentation. I love this book. I believe that our world is filled with complex ideas. It is filled with information that is hard to present. So, in those instances where you're trying to take that information, share it with the audience, it is important that we all need to be very clear. And I believe books like this really helps. And why? Because let's face it, even though I'm from a complex or technology background and I'm familiar with complex technologies, it's not always easy to simply listen to your ideas and be good at it. On the other hand, when your complex ideas are presented in a clear manner to an audience, which is about taking your ideas and running with it, working on it, that is important. What is the point in creating a world class user interface when it is not going to appeal to the user? Same way, what is the point in having this beautiful, hard work, complex ideas when I can't even understand 1% of the ideas? So I believe to my audience, it is important I talk to them at their level. I develop my content in such a way that it can be presented in a clear and very concise manner. When you first develop your presentation, it's not all that easy. You will have tons of materials. Maybe you'll have 10 ideas or 10 things about your project or your software, and you have to pick just 3. So this book focuses on that. How do you take all those complex ideas and bring it down to a simple science? You are also looking at how do you think, what do you think about the audience and how do you appeal to them with clarity? I have never been so clear about clarity because this book really helps me understand that clarity of complex information being presented. So, friends, do read this book because I highly recommend this. I read it and it really gave me a new perspective on how to really fine tune my presentations. One example that I personally want to take is every technical presentation is like a story. It has a beginning and the end and everything in between. So when you are clear with those starting point and the end point, your presentation will begin to appeal to the audience. Remember, it is not just your code. It's the person who uses it. It's the person who supports it. And you as a initiator, the creator of that complex code, has a big role in making our ambience, making our universe a better place. So, if you have not yet purchased this copy, this is available at Amazon. The Clarity Code, I will highly recommend it. The Clarity Code by Diane Windingland. Hope this book helps you in writing or giving your next presentation with a complex code or a complex subject that you have, whether it is information technology, the medical field, even accounting. In the end, I'm your audience, and the Clarity Code helps you in writing and giving a good presentation. Best of luck with your next presentation if it is complex, and I look forward to your success. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.